There's a famous idiom in Chinese, 3 women are enough for a drama. It describes a stereotypical view of how exciting life can be when women are gathered. Now, on social media, 2 groups of women are launching a verbal war. They labeled each other as green tea bitch, 绿茶婊, and female guy, 女汉子. Green tea bitch is used to describe the type of woman who appears to be naive and pure, giving people a fresh feeling like a cup of green tea, but who is in fact manipulative and bitchy. They take advantage of their vulnerability to develop ambivalent relations with men around them. On the Chinese social media site Douban, a user came up with a checklist to identify green tea bitches, which says, "The green tea bitch loves staring at men innocently with her big eyes. She has a lot of male friends, but changes her female friends regularly. She's usually good at makeup, but never admits she wears makeup. When she intentionally says something that hurts other people's feelings, she always covers her mouth and pretends to be innocent, saying, 'I'm so sorry, I'm so stupid and mean, I don't mean it. How could I even say that?'"
Green tea bitches are those girls who appear to be weak and dependent, so that they can attract men.
I admire them a lot. In my opinion, green tea bitches are usually girls who are not only young and beautiful, but clever and talented as well. I think attracting others and own their love and trust is also a kind of capability.
I don't think it still means what it's first invented. People now tend to put this name on every girl they don't like and have very good looks and gentle personalities.
Meanwhile, those who fire cannonballs at green tea bitches identify themselves as female guys. These women don't fit into the traditional image of women, and they don't consider themselves women. Instead, they're proud of their masculine characteristics. They're independent, careless, and straightforward. They don't care if they have boyfriends because they can do everything on their own. They can handle heavy labor work, but can never act cute.
究竟是不是你的？
你说谁不是你的？
One Weibo user summarizes 20 symptoms to help women diagnose whether they're female guys or not, which include: if she can't open a water bottle, she will try harder instead of asking for help. She loves to pour a bag of chips directly into her mouth. She eats a lot even when there are men around. If she stays at home, she doesn't wash her hair or her face.
The female guy represents a group of men-like girls, both internally and externally. They usually have very good personalities and don't like to square accounts in every detail. However, that also represents that they don't care very much about their life details, especially about their life habits.
If you ask me to use one word to describe the female guys, I think that's tough. I used to be a female guy. I get up early every morning, then I open my laptop, I start coding and programming, and then in the noon I grab some lunch in front of the laptop. Then I go back to my work to code and program again. And now I make up every day to go to work, to go to class. Sometimes hang out with my boyfriend with high heels, with miniskirt. That's not dull, that's colorful. Life should be colorful, isn't it? There are 2 kinds of confidence. The female guys, they're confident because they can do everything by themselves. They are very proud of themselves. But now, I'm also very confident because everybody loves me.
On social media, the green tea bitches use ugly photos of sloppy women to defame the female guys, while the female guys post everywhere to rant about how green tea bitches seduce their boyfriends. But why do they attack each other like deadly enemies? Many people believe that it is merely caused by their difference in values.
I think the fight between these 2 groups is simply because of the difference in their lifestyles and the things they value.
Their ways of living and dealing with relationships between men and women are in conflict.
The female guys despise the so-called green tea bitches because of their reliance on men both financially and emotionally. On the other hand, the green tea bitches, they look down upon the female guys because of their inconformity with the traditional female image that's endorsed by the society.
Although green tea bitches and female guys seem to have very different values regarding women's role in society and women's relationships with men, their values are actually both based on the assumption that certain characteristics only belong to men and certain only to women. Even the female guys who seem to break through traditional stereotypes still set men as their standard. But in a society with true gender equality, features like brave, outspoken, and independent should have nothing to do with gender. To feminist Zhao Sile, the conflict reflects a more profound social problem of the power structure in China's society today.
他们预见说可能符合这样的要求，或者因为
Female guys despise green tea bitches because they feel threatened and insecure, and because green tea bitches who satisfy the standards set by men might benefit more from the gender dividend. Women have long lived in a society that only opens limited resources to women, whether they are economic resources or sexual resources. Therefore, they have long been fighting fiercely for resources. These labels are products of the fight. In the past, women didn't really have a voice, so they couldn't create words like this. But now they have some voice and self-awareness, so they are able to create labels like female guy and green tea bitch to attack other women who might be at advantage in the resource fight. The patriarchal society actually permits and hopes to see such fight amongst women, because it would reaffirm their control over women. Women are busy fighting amongst themselves, so they can't unite to change the social system or to challenge the patriarchal ruling.
Gender studies professor Zhang Nian, on the other hand, believes that the phenomenon reflects a lack of gender awareness in the society.
男权文化的这样一种在制。
When women curse each other and don't understand each other, we should not blame these women, but we should ask whether society has developed a mature gender awareness. The fight shows that in China, there's no such awareness and there's a lack of gender education. In the past, no such phenomenon existed because women didn't need to have a sense of self-awareness. Before they were born, their lives were already set. Everyone was the same. But now, women are better educated and they have their own careers. Leaving their homes and entering the society is an important transformation for modern women. Therefore, they can no longer stay in their traditional gender roles or think in the ways women in the past used to think. Labels like green tea bitch and female guys show that women are confused and have begun to question their identities and roles in society. This is a whole new experience for women. The liberation of women has a rather short history. Whether such a fight between so-called green tea bitches and female guys is right or wrong, as long as their voices can be heard, we can analyze such experiences and gradually help each other form a healthy self-awareness.
这是我们在教育上普遍欠缺的。
It seems that the current fight between green tea bitches and female guys is a learning process for women to better understand their identities. The appearance of these labels shows that women are questioning and exploring the relationship between their individualities and the social norm that has shaped and suppressed them. Such self-reflection is bringing the country out of its communist tradition, which worships uniformity and conformity. It is leading China to become a modern society where individuals are respected for their personal choices. Someday in the coming future, a woman will be able to be whoever she wants to be, without being labeled or being judged. Whether she is pure and innocent, smart and creative, or independent and outspoken.